Hi guys, welcome back to the film
Fan Twins.
Today we'll be going we'll be reviewing The Nutcracker and the Four Realms by Disney Studios.
Yep. We saw it in the cinema on when was
Sunday.
it? Sunday. No, Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday?
It was Saturday.
Wednesday?
It was Saturday. I was at my nan's on Sunday.
Oh, it's Saturday.
We saw it on Saturday.
Yeah.
I can't remember what date that is.
That was the
24th. Yes,
a month before Christmas Eve.
Yes. And we watched it in the cinema, and it was actually a really good film. Throughout the whole film, we were coming up with some very interesting theories.
Yeah, which we'll be showing to you, we'll be sharing with you at the end of this video, so stay tuned.
Yeah. We also were having quite a laugh at some of the lines that the lovely Keira Knightley comes out with as the Sugar Plum Fairy, which again is another character that has a massive plot twist,
Which we'll reveal to you later.
Yeah.
This video will include spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film yet, go ahead and watch it.
Yeah.
Or just watch this video because, you know, you're a rebel. Why not?
I watch spoiler videos just for the hell of it.
Yeah, so if you're like that, just carry on watching this video. If you do want to watch the film, go check it out. I don't think it's in cinemas anymore, not in England anyway.
Do you know what I mean?
So, I don't know, just go watch it on a...
Streaming site.
Yeah.
We're not condoning that, but it's the only way you can watch it. So we're going to get into the plot of The Nutcracker and the Four Realms.
Okay, so the film starts in Victorian Britain during the Great Winter Fair of 1880s, I think, I don't know.
1800, yeah.
It was in the 1800s. And the story focuses on Clara Starbarn, who is the daughter of Marie Starbarn, who we later find out is the queen of the Four Realms.
Yep.
Clara gets given a gift by her deceased mother. It's an egg, as you do. But her mother didn't put the key in the box. But she did leave a note saying...
the answers you need are inside.
Yes. So, Clara goes to her godfather, who works with toys and mechanics and stuff, to see if he has the key. He says that he doesn't have the key, but she should basically go find it. Later on at the party that she goes to where she meets Godfather, they are looking for their presents, which is some Victorian tradition where they follow a piece of string to their presents.
It has like their name on a card, so they know what string is theirs.
Yeah, and they follow it to where the present is hidden. Clara follows her string to this mysterious dark hallway, which, if I was her, I would not go down.
No, I wouldn't go down there and think it's normal. I'd
Yeah.
be like, well, this is a bit weird.
And then, casually, she strolls to the end of the hallway, where it's suddenly snowing indoors.
Yeah.
It's very similar to Narnia, how they go through the wardrobe and get to Narnia. Said she goes through a wall and gets to Forest of Christmas Trees.
Which is very cool. And
then she meets the Nutcracker, Philip, and she demands to go to the fourth realm, the realm of amusements. But Philip is like, oh no, you shouldn't go there because obviously it's evil because of Mother Ginger.
what a great name!
And, Clara now knows she's a princess, which she doesn't seem to care about. She gets into a huffle with a mouse monster, and then she's led to one of the realms.
It's the land of amusements.
No, before that. After that.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the name.
Well, she gets led to one of the realms and she meets the Sugar Plum Fairy, the leader of the realm of flowers and the leader of the realm of snowflakes. They basically talk about how her mother founded the four realms during a ballet scene. And Clara obviously wanted her key. She goes with Philip and an army of Nutcrackers to the realm of amusements to try and get her key back. Again, she gets into another huffle with
Mouse.
I was going to say Mother Ginger.
Oh, okay.
And a load of clowns.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And obviously she believes Mother Ginger is evil. She comes back with the key, she unlocks her little egg, and realises that what she was looking for the whole time, oh no, at first she didn't realise that it was her, but she gets the key, gives it to the Sugar Plum Fairy, who uses it on a machine that makes toys come to life, which is what Marie Starbarm used to bring everyone to life. The Sugar Plum Fairy acts sweet and innocent throughout the beginning of the film, and then when she puts the key into the slot, she suddenly turns, "Hello, boys."
Oh my god, massive plot twist. She just turned all from sweet and innocent and just goes, "Hello, boys."
Yeah. So at this point, Clara and Philip realise that the Sugar Plum Fairy was evil all along, and in fact, Mother Gothel, and in fact, Mother Ginger was actually the good person, and so Sugar Plum Fairy locks them up, the leaders of the other realms, and Clara and Philip. They escape, go to the realm of amusements. There's a massive fight between Sugar Plum Fairy's tin soldiers that she brought to life and obviously Clara and her army. Eventually Clara wins, turns Sugar Plum Fairy into a toy. Mother Ginger forgives her. They basically celebrate at the end, and at the end there's this weird
ballet scene
where this guy just comes on. He's like,
he starts doing weird wobbles.
he's like,
It's brilliant.
Don't trust us to do ballet with Wolf.
No, can't dance.
So yeah, that was the plot.
There's also a lot of character development in this film, especially with the Sugar Plum Fairy.
I mean, obviously the Sugar Plum Fairy was sweet and innocent, and then she's the leader of the realm of sweets, so obviously you'd think she'd be sweet, but in fact she turned out to be sour.
Oh yes.
And she's obviously the villain of the story, because she's jealous that basically she's annoyed that Queen Marie died. which
Never came back for her.
Which isn't Queen Marie's fault. I mean, you can't help dying. But obviously she's devastated because she's dead, and she feels abandoned, which is why she acted out. It's kind of like acting out as a child, if you think about it. Obviously Clara also developed quite strongly. At the beginning she didn't believe in herself. She felt like she was always like second best in her family. To her siblings. She has two siblings, Louisa and Fritz.
Yes.
Who is her younger brother. And her father, she believes that her father doesn't...
She believes her father doesn't love her as much as he loves the other ones, because Clara is very much like her mother, and obviously where her mother's newly dead. That sounded really bad.
Really dead.
Because she's now dead. She feels like, because she's so much like her father, her dad doesn't... She feels like her dad can't look at her properly without seeing her mother. So she always feels like she's not as loved as her other siblings.
Yeah, well at first, she thinks that her father just doesn't care that her mother died. But in fact, that was his way of grieving for her because he obviously couldn't show emotions. This is the Victorian era, you've got to remember. And back then, men were meant to be seen as strong and leader of the home, so he had to try and put them feelings aside. Eventually, after Clara realises that the envelope which said what you need is inside all along means what she needs is herself, because inside the music box, which is here, is a mirror. So
Lucy, get off.
Sorry, the cat's attacking a box.
So that's my cat.
It's not an egg box, just a box. Yeah, so, which is what Tash figured out almost immediately.
I did.
She was trying to find herself, and when the mirror came up, I was like, oh, okay, Tash is correct. It's not the first time.
I'm very good at figuring these things out.
Yeah. So, before we go on to some theories about the Nutcracker in the Four Realms, we first want to talk about how it was adapted. Obviously, it used to be a ballet, a story about.
It was originally called the Nutcracker and the Mouse King.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because I think I saw the ballet years ago when I was really little, but they have adapted the ballet into the film really well.
Yes.
They obviously don't have the Mouse King, unfortunately, but
they do have Mother Ginger, who kind of acts like the Mouse Queen.
yeah, because she has all these mice that work for her, so they basically followed the ballet but just changed the genders.
Yeah, and all throughout the music they implement the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Within the plot, and it's subtle and it's good. Obviously they have a ballet scene in it, which immediately connects to the ballet, and the credits also have the ballet as well.
Yeah, they've tried to, by incorporating the Nutcracker ballet into the Nutcracker film, I think they actually did a really good job incorporating it.
Absolutely.
Into dance scenes, because they followed the ballet in their dance scenes near on step by step. They just modernised areas of it.
Absolutely. So before we go on to theories, we want to rate this film out of 5 each, and then add them up to see what the film gets overall. So Tash, what would you rate this film out of 5?
Personally, I would probably rate this 5 out of 5, mainly because of the way that they had such a big plot twist that I did not see coming.
And the plot twist was obviously a Sugar Plum Fairy being evil.
Yeah, because obviously because I've seen the ballet, the Sugar Plum Fairy was always the good guy. Well, not good guy,
Good
but
woman.
the good woman.
Good fairy.
Good fairy. She could do no wrong. She was sweet and innocent. And then you suddenly see Keira Knightley as Sugar Plum Fairy.
The Sugar Plum.
The Sugar Plum Fairy.
Would you like a lump of sugar?
And she completely changed it around. She became evil. Can I just give Keira Knightley a shout out for her role?
Okay.
Because I personally feel Keira Knightley did a really good job portraying a Sugar Plum Fairy. She was so good.
She was amazing. All of the actors were spot on with their roles. Personally, I would give the film probably 4 out of 5. Not because it wasn't awful, but I felt like there could have been more they could have added. It felt kind of the film felt kind of short in the sense that they could have added more to it. They could have added. I would have liked to know more about how the realms were created. It might even be worth making a prequel or something similar to kind of explain, how these 4 realms came to be. They kind of glossed over that fact. Our characters were amazing. Obviously the plot was good.
Very good.
For me, the only thing that was missing was Miranda Hart.
Oh my god, I was so upset when I found out her scenes weren't there.
Yeah, she was credited on IMDb and everything, but she just wasn't in the film. Well, we couldn't see her. If you could see her, let us know in the comments down below where she was.
Yeah, tell us where in the film.
Miranda, where are you?
We personally think that she'd been credited because she originally was in the film, but we feel they've changed the plot. So we feel she was supposed to have been playing a dewdrop fairy.
Yeah.
Which are obviously part of the Sugar Plum Fairy. So we feel like the Sugar Plum Fairy was originally supposed to have been good, not like the normal play, ballet, but they changed her evil at the last minute. So we feel like Miranda's scenes have been cut.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah. Right, now on to some theories. Sorry this video's long.
Sorry.
It's fine. So now on to some theories. Made by made by both me and Tash. Tash, would you like to talk about the theory you originally had about
Oh yes.
Sugar Plum Fairy and Mother Ginger?
Yeah, I was so rooting for this theory because I was convinced this was what the film was leading to. So as soon as the film starts, well not as soon as it starts, but when Clara first lands in the Land of Amusements, you meet a statue. It's a statue kind of thing of Mother Ginger. And it seems really dark and evil, and it's telling Clara to come to her and stuff. It's really menacing, so you think she's evil. And then you meet the Sugar Plum Fairy, all sweet and innocent, takes Clara under her wing, almost like a mother figure.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden, Sugar Plum Fairy is evil,
and Mother Ginger is good.
Yeah. So my theory, which I was really upset about, that wasn't true. My original theory was that the Sugar Plum Fairy and Mother Ginger had swapped places. So I thought that Mother Ginger was evil, and to get Clara, I thought that she had done this spell to make herself look like the Sugar Plum Fairy, and then locked the real Sugar Plum Fairy away somewhere. That's what I thought when I found out she was evil. But obviously that turned out not to be true because the Sugar Plum Fairy really had tricked everybody into thinking she was this nice person when in reality she wasn't. And the real truth was that Mother Ginger was the good person and the Sugar Plum Fairy was the evil one.
Yeah. My theory goes to a connected universe sort of theory. Obviously earlier I mentioned how the Clara entering the Four Realms was very similar to Narnia, and how Lucy and her siblings enter Narnia through the wardrobe. I believe that the Four Realms and Narnia are part of the same universe. Both lands have the same sort of atmosphere. Obviously, you enter both through snow, through a wall or a wardrobe. They're both set in the past, which I thought was quite interesting. How obviously Narnia is set in World War II,
yep.
And this film was set in the 1800s.
I think it was late 1800s.
It was late 1800s because it was the time of the Winter Fair.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I believe they're connected somehow. That maybe Narnia was created from the war between the Sugar Plum Fairy and Mother Ginger. Maybe some people, citizens, decided to split up, move to a different place, and maybe the White Queen from Narnia is actually a descendant of the Sugar Plum Fairy, which is why she's evil and why she has magic. It could also be set in the realm of snowflakes because of all the snow. I also believe that the 100 Acre Woods from Christopher Robin, not from the original Winnie the Pooh, but from Christopher Robin, also takes place within this world because all realms, if you think about it, Narnia, the Four Realms and 100 Acre Woods, when you go to them, time slows on the real world.
Yeah.
Time works very differently in all of these realms, and they're all very magical and whimsical places that you want to be. So I believe that that they are connected. Maybe in
That's my cat.
maybe in a future Peter Pan remake that they might be doing. Neverland could even be part of this universe. It's all very once upon a time feeling.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
If you've seen the film, please let us know your theories down below. Like this video, subscribe, ding-a-ling the bell, and to get notified of new videos that we release. Also, God, the cat's noisy. Also, follow us on Twitter at FilmFanTwins, and give us some love. We're new to this YouTube universe, and
as I'm sure you can tell by our videos, they're not amazing because we've never done it before.
no. Let's say they're amateur. So if you've got any suggestions of how we can improve our videos, or what videos we should do in the future, please let us know.
Comment in the comment section below.
And well, it's not a bar, is it? We'd appreciate it a lot, and our next video will be a Conspiracy Cove video of
it's a Kennedy curse, isn't it?
the Kennedy curse. So relating back to that whole Marilyn Monroe Conspiracy Cove video we did the other week. We hope to see you soon, and we love you. That's weird.
We do.
Have a good evening, day, morning, whatever time it is for you, and we'll see you soon. So bye.